Welcome to Your Anime Senpais. I'm Richard.
I'm John.
And John, today we're going to be watching and reacting to DanMachi, Season 3, Episode 2. So, last episode, we started off the season kind of doing what we wanted to see happen, which was dungeon crawling. But
we're back in a dungeon.
Yeah, we're back in the dungeon again. So, that being said, though, when the Hestia family was in the dungeon, Belle specifically came across this new type of monster. It seems like she was really kind of like monster and like human. Like she was like a sentient monster, which was like something that they've never seen before.
Yeah, it wasn't really like a new type. It was like a monster that had intelligence.
Yeah. So, like emotions and things like that. And Belle was just like, "What is going on here?" So. Of course, when you see a monster like that, what's the first instinct you gotta have?
Experience.
You want to take it home. That's what you want to do. So
I want to level up. So.
I mean, that's true, yeah, but not Belle. Belle wants to take it back home. The rest of the party was just like, "Oh wait, no, what? What's going on with this?" But Belle uses his charisma check, makes a successful check on just about everybody. Except for Lily. Lily's still very much like, this is a bad idea, and she's probably right. Let's face it, she's probably right. But they managed to sneak her out, bring her back to the mansion. Hestia, you'd think being a goddess, she'd be like, "Oh no, guys, this is against the rules. We can't be doing this." But no, Hestia's like, "Cool, guys, let's do this." So, but that being said, though, to her credit, she is like, "Okay, this is still kind of strange. Let's gather some information, not to like, let's not ruffle some feathers or anything, but let's get a little bit more information on what's going on here."
Yeah.
Something's obviously going a little crazy. So, with the monsters and everything, because we had like one monster that like stole some armor or something like that. So that was apparently a thing. I don't think it was this particular monster, which, by the way, her name is Vine. So we don't believe it's this particular monster, but something's definitely going on with the monsters for sure. So
yeah, I think it was another group just talking about their encounter with something.
Yeah, right. So, but meantime, while everybody's gathering information, Vine and Belle, they're just kind of hanging out back at the mansion. Vine is kind of just, trying to get used to the things, going on outside. She's always been in the dungeon and never been out in the sunlight. So it's kind of a, very heartwarming, little bit of experience there, other than the fact that she kind of like stabbed, I think, Belle.
Well, just
oh just great. Yeah, just a flash wound, no big deal. But it did kind of scare her, so she got a little bit of manicure. But otherwise, I mean, she seems to be adapting fairly well. So the only other thing of note was at the very end where we had like the Hermes Familia.
Oh, yeah.
They were talking about like some monsters that were chained up or something like that. So. Interesting. But I think all they're doing right now is also collecting information. So, kind of curious to see where this all goes.
Yeah.
But so let's go ahead and get into this episode, and maybe we'll get some answers.
Oh, so there's the monsters that were caged up.
Apparently so.
19th floor.
So they're selling monsters, but why?
I mean, they're selling them for money, I guess, but... Oh, what?
Oh.
So, like...
Well, but, I mean... I bet you they're talking about Vine. Oh, this is a super nice guy.
He definitely exudes that kindness.
Right. Oh, yeah, they're definitely talking about her now.
Oh, that's the dude in the tracksuit in the opening.
Ah.
Like for a little while, I was like, "Why is there a dude? Is this an isekai all of a sudden?" Normally, they always pop over in a tracksuit.
Mm-hmm.
One wing. Hmm. Wow, more than one day to get down there? Hmm.
Oh, yeah. If you get her, psh, done. Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Of course. That's right, because she doesn't have a familiar anymore, right?
You
Cause,
know,
yeah,
yeah.
because Ishtar, she was part of
Hmm.
Ishtar's familia.
Hmm.
Uh,
Oh.
yikes.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Well, Belle. I mean,
Oh, wow. What? What?
when did that
I know,
happen?
right?
I really don't remember that,
No,
arrangement.
I think she's just saying that.
Hmm.
Wow. I actually kind of do want to see these two go at it. Okay, sure.
To safeguard his honor.
Actually, with the two of them, if he can get both of them to go down to the dungeon, that
Yeah. Must be a pain, Belle. Must be horrible.
yes,
Wow.
yeah.
Hmm. Out of the wall?
Come on, Belle. And that's the one that that the bandits captured, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That they're trying to find, I guess, the intelligent one of, possibly? Unless it can grow legs and it's like Vine.
I think they are trying to find Vinay, but um, I know, right? Bell, come on. Unless he's having second thoughts. I think he's having second thoughts about the whole dungeon adventuring thing.
He just seems kind of out of it.
Yeah, because he's thinking about Vina the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what if these creatures are like her? Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Lily has no idea.
She's just like uh, playing innocent.
Hmm.
Although those two going by themselves, I'm not sure that's a good idea. That's true.
Hmm. That's what I thought. They were just kind of going back to where he found her.
Hmm.
Hmm. Oh,
Um,
who is that?
yeah, guys.
Kind of creepy.
Yeah, what's
Just gonna just gonna casually
yeah,
walk
just
over
hey, what?
or walk by.
Walk right past. Oh, what?
Oh, is it a
Hmm.
monster?
Okay. I think I know who they're Wasn't there?
Is this the one that scene where?
Hmm.
Hmm. Well, just go outside.
Well, I mean, they can't.
Oh, it's that
Yeah. Okay,
the one from the opening, I think.
yeah, a harpy, I think.
Oh, she's gone. Oh, that was a good catch.
Mm.
Just interesting. Now the girls are gonna. Oh no.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh.
those guys.
Don't mind us, guys. Just passing through. Excuse us. We totally don't have a monster. Ugh,
Hmm.
that's not good. Yeah,
You
don't
know,
worry about
guy
it.
things.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, talk to me, not her. Well, talking about it in the street is not a good idea.
Hmm. Oh, he's probably gonna get ambushed by that other
Yep,
guild.
yep. Time to myself. That's a bad idea, especially for you. Yep, here we
Never
go.
thought I'd run into you here.
Oh, yeah, no. Oh, what?
Gods?
Really?
Creepy. I wouldn't talk to a guy like that at all.
Oh, hey. Hey. Ah.
Some strange god.
Hermes to the rescue.
Evilous. Not very conspicuous with that one.
Mm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Oh. This isn't good for. Okay. I was gonna say.
She's like, oh no. Oh, is she gonna go stumbling into an area that she shouldn't?
I mean, where's she gonna go though? Oh, of course. Of course.
Hmm.
That's a nice feather.
Yeah. Well, you kind of disarmed her.
True.
Well, you protect her.
She is right though. They can't because already Belle's been kind of investigated.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's true. Well, fix your belt first.
Yeah. Not, why even have a belt if you're just going to leave it undone? Oh, and she has to hear all that.
Yeah, and she's gonna run away. She is running away. Whoopsies.
Oh, now
Now you're concerned.
yeah.
Uh,
Now she'll probably run into somebody she shouldn't.
exactly.
Hmm.
Uh,
What?
oh. Oh, she's gonna rescue her and then it's gonna expose her.
Wow.
I know, right?
That was like really tight tension on that.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh boy!
Oh. That is
And she's gonna
really cool how
she's-
she had wings like that, though.
Right, but now she's gonna get blamed. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow. But it didn't attack. She didn't attack.
That's not what they saw though.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hmm. I mean, I understand. Like,
Yeah.
if they don't know anything about her. Yeah.
To them, monsters are the enemies, and
Hmm.
they've probably all had friends killed by
Come
monsters.
on, Belle.
Hey, there he is, but he's gotta.
Jump over him.
Well, but then they're just gonna kill her right there.
Too bad.
Uh-oh.
Hmm?
Huh.
Oh.
Interesting.
Hmm?
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
What's up with that owl?
I feel like that owl belongs to.
I figured it was that one god that actually kind of gave the intelligence randomly out there. But
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I mean, it could be another god though,
true.
or goddess.
Mm-hmm. Well, or there we go.
Hmm. Yeah.
Uranus.
I think that was the one who was kind of sitting on the pedestal or whatever that was talking about giving out the intelligence, but I could be wrong.
All right, John. So before we get into what we thought of the episode, I just wanted to very briefly talk about two of the characters here. I guess the gods.
Yeah, the new god that were introduced.
Yeah. So, and you'll forgive me because I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right. Ikalos. He's the shady guy that was in the tracksuit.
Yeah.
So apparently he in our actual Greek mythology. He is the personifications of nightmares and appeared in various types of dreams. He made shapes of humans appear in dreams. just according to this one little Wikipedia thing here. So I'm not going to get too much into his mythology. I just kind of wanted to give a general description of what he does, because it actually kind of makes sense. Because I do remember him saying something about, talking about dreams, blah blah blah. So I was just like,
that was kind of odd.
Yeah, right. And I do know that, of course, that all the different gods and goddesses in this series are all based off of actual gods and goddesses in mythology, right? So
now, I don't remember if it was him or his familia that was talking about nightmares, but they also brought that up, I thought.
I think it was him, but you could be right too. But I do remember somebody bringing that up, and I was just like, that's an odd thing to say.
I wonder oddly specific.
Right? Yeah. So, and then we had the other one whose name, let me back up here, was
Oranos.
Oranos, yeah. Which again, sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but really, here it is. But really, apparently his name is Uranus, or Uranus, if you will, because whatever. But this is of course the Greek primal god, primordial, the primal Greek god personifying the sky and one of the Greek primordial deities. Hey, I was right. But yeah, so I'm not going to get too much into it. I'm assuming that. That's a more familiar name, and obviously God of the Sky, that represents a lot. There was the owl, so that probably says a lot too. So very curious. I don't know if that's going to hint towards their roles in this series per se, but kind of seems like it, I guess. But in any case, just wanted to touch up on that a little bit, because again, those were just names that wasn't really too familiar with, and it's just like I feel like I need to understand who these people are, or at least understand what they're based off of before I can proceed.
That's true, and they do kind of play up their god, their mythological characteristics. They try to incorporate them a little bit.
Because even with Hermes, he's got the little feather in his cap and everything. So that's. But anyways, so with that being said, John, how did you feel about the episode?
Overall, I did like it. Okay. I'll say. If I had to rate it, I'd probably just give it a thumbs up.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good follow-up episode to Finding Vinay and, the whole concept of monsters. Actually, the additional level that was introduced of monsters coexisting together with the one, what was that showed up wasn't a siren. A harpy, I think you said, possibly.
That's what I was,
with that, the monster that showed up. And I think she's in the opening. So, we'll probably see more of her, hopefully.
Probably, yeah.
But yeah, I like how they're building this up. And it's not like every episode we're just like, hey, found another one. Hey, found another one.
It's like Pokemon. Hey, let's go capture it.
Yeah, I like the way they're doing it. I don't know if it would be cliche the way they're doing it. I'm just enjoying it for what it is. I like how Vinay. Well, I didn't like how Vinay had to hear that conversation and leave.
Right.
But I do like the fact that we get to learn a little bit more about her personality because she does have a personality.
Yeah.
And she saved the little girl from that tightly tied down set of boxes.
That just so happened to break. Right at that perfect time.
Yeah. She could have left the little girl be injured, but she didn't.
Almost too perfect.
Maybe that owl swooped down and kind of loosened it a little bit and flew off.
Possibly. Who knows?
It was a test. That's a good thought, actually. I do like that. But yeah, overall, learning about Ikolos's guild. I guess. I think it's his guild, or
or his familia.
Or people he hangs. Yeah, it's familiar. People he hangs out with. I hope hope they don't succeed in anything they do.
Right.
But they probably will in doing bad things.
Maybe.
Because they seem like just troublemakers.
I was gonna say that just seems just like upstanding citizens.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously.
for the evilo skill.
Yeah, I know, right?
Or familia.
Right.
Yeah. I was like, wow, that was really subtle, writers.
Right.
Really good.
Yeah, exactly. Can we get more obvious?
Yeah, but overall, yeah, I did enjoy it. I like the way things progressed. I like how it's not too fast that we're going through this, but it is a good. I thought it was a good pace.
Good pace. Yeah, I can agree with that.
For me anyway, and I like how there's still a little bit of mystery. What's behind everything, who's doing what, who's pulling the strings.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we have a little bit of a reveal with Oranos, possibly, we don't know his intent.
Yeah, that's true. Because that is a good point. Like, what is so assuming that he's the one that's giving all these different monsters, sentience or whatever,
mm-hmm.
like, what would be the point of all that? Like, I don't know. It just seems like maybe he just feels sorry for him, like, oh, these mindless creatures, these poor mindless creatures,
Yeah.
Maybe I should do something to, kind of change it up to where these adventurers are, instead of them just mercilessly killing these things, maybe they should have like a conscience or something. I don't know. I just feel like that's kind of an odd thing to do, maybe.
I think it's one of those things where a god got bored, being immortal, and was like, you know what?
Let's change it up.
Let's throw a little twist in there and see how humanity, faces that and see where they're at. I guess.
I guess it just seems kind of odd to me. I don't know.
Well, that one person that was first talking to Ornos was like, well, I think they said something along the lines of they're not ready yet or something like that. I think.
Yeah. Because he or she was saying something like, that looks like that test failed or something along those lines. Like it didn't, they're not quite prepared, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it was kind of like, are they testing humanity to kind of see where they're at as far as like acceptance of
right.
Something new, I guess? I don't know. But what do you think of it?
I thought it was okay. I thought the episode was okay. It did feel a little cliche. Like I feel like I've seen something like this before. Although I can't name something off the top of my head, but it's just like, because like, okay, with her being in the room and then she heard them talking and I was like, oh, she's going to overhear the conversation. Mm-hmm. Oh, now she's going to be sad. Now she's going to run away and now she's going to run into some kind of situation where she gets exposed. Oh, here we go. It's like bam, 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 just like consecutively. And I was just like, of course.
Yeah, well, it's a good formula. I'll give it that.
I guess. It just, I don't know, it just felt a little too familiar. And I was just like, I don't know, maybe.
I guess that is true.
But
now you say that like that.
Yeah, but that being said, though, the one elf girl at the very end where she was like, she jumped in before Belle did. And she's like, meet me at the, secret, whatever, the secret room and the whatever. And
somewhere.
Now that did surprise me, and honestly, the first half of the episode I thought was great too. Just them going through the dungeon while keeping the other two non-familia in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh yeah, we're just going to,
we gotta go do something together. Yeah, go exchange the drops.
Yeah. We'll be right back. 2 hours later, oh hey guys, we're back.
Yeah.
So yeah, that part I did enjoy. I thought was good, but it's just I guess it was from the point where Vinay heard the conversation onwards. It was just like, I don't know. I kind of felt like maybe we could have done that better, but whatever. Mm-hmm. We're getting the story moving. It's fine. It's kind of I'm really just more or less nitpicking, but I do feel like it was just a tad bit cliche. But otherwise, I thought it was good. I thought it was. Overall, a pretty decent episode. I am curious to know where we're going to go from here. Again, bringing up the idea of like, what was the whole point of making these monsters sentient? If they weren't sentient before, maybe they were always sentient. Maybe the adventurers are just getting down far enough to where it's like, oh, now we're running into monsters that have this intelligence. Like maybe Ornos is just like, oh, okay, well now we gotta like. Maybe get to a point to where we gotta have some sort of dialogue here between the surface dwellers and these monsters, because I say surface dwellers just because of the fact that they have like a whole bunch of different types of I guess species up on the surface. So it's like it kind of makes me surprised, like why would other than the fact that these things are monsters, they're in the dungeon. I get the fact that maybe like some of these people or all these people probably. We're either in the dungeon or maybe they've lost people that they loved in the dungeon, possibly.
Yeah.
So I can see why they're maybe angry at this monster, because you got to have, something to focus their hate on or whatever. But at the same time, it's like you have all these other different types of species. Is it really that far fetched? But I guess we'll see. I mean, I guess prejudice.
Well, and if you remember from the first episode, before humanity was even on the scene, these monsters were always there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And there was that story about how the gods couldn't even save them or something. It was really odd how it was worded, but I guess they were just always under there, just
chilling,
randomly generating.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see what the explanation is for all that.
Mm-hmm.
Curious to see where our heroes play into it. I'm assuming, based on what we've seen on the opening, because of course the opening and closings are gonna obviously spoil everything. But I'm assuming that Belle and the Hestia family is gonna side with the monsters to try to wedge a dialogue somewhere between them and the surface dwellers. Be the what do you call it? The
like a mediator.
Mediator,
ambassador.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Of course, that's going to lead in confrontation with his one love interest. What's her name? Because I could totally look at it.
Wallenstein or something.
Well, anyways, it's going to.
Yeah, she's not even on the list of characters.
Because she probably hasn't shown up. Well, she hasn't shown up yet.
Yeah.
But it's going to lead into a confrontation between those two. Eyes.
Eyes.
Yeah, eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to lead into a confrontation between those two because, of course, she's top-notch adventurer. This is what she does. So now she's going to be like, well, if I can't... I mean, this is kind of simplifying the matters, but it's like, if I can't kill these monsters, what am I supposed to do? So I guess I can kind of see that, but...
I'm actually kind of wondering, based on the theme of the show, is it okay to pick up girls in a dungeon?
Oh, yeah.
If a majority or all of these monsters that are given intelligence are going to be all female,
maybe,
and join Belle's underground female monster harem. Yes,
that would be maybe. Wasn't that his grandfather that said something like that? It's like told him to go pick up girls in the dungeon, that was his backstory or something.
I can't remember, but that seems like something that...
I mean, maybe this is how he has to do it. I don't know. We'll see. But but yeah, it is a very... I mean, it does bring up a very curious question, but I don't know. I'm just... I guess I'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
But anyways, any other thoughts?
No.
All right. So, guys, what did you think of this episode? And can the surface dwellers and the monsters coexist? Let us know down in the comments below.
And if you enjoyed this reaction, definitely hit that subscribe button and the notification bell beside it to keep up with our channel, all the content that we do put out, and check out our Patreon. We'd really appreciate that support. And we'll see you in the next episode.